You are a strong and steady magic, not to be fucked with. In all this mess, you are the glory. "How are you doing?" says one old man to another. "Hanging on in there," comes the reply. "All we can do," says the first with a gap in his smile. "All we can do. You take yourself down to the market. £2 of bananas for a band." The cherries on the fruit stall are glossy, rich and red, and they shine in the sunlight like coloured glass. The peaches are soft, almost vibrating with the promise of running juices, eager to dribble down your chin. You are reminded of the time your friend came round one day with 4 of them, fresh and ripe and perfect, and you sat there and shared them, eating one after the other. The window open with a sweet summer breeze blowing into the dusty room. The peaches were so good that the pair of you had nothing to say for several minutes. You carry on towards the butcher's and stop and study the pig's head behind the counter. You watch a fly bounce across its forehead. You stop at the florist's too and smell the roses and touch the soft rubbery leaves on the string of pearls, gently pinching them and rolling them in your fingertips like an anxious woman with her rosary beads. The florist glances at you curiously. You blush and walk away. You head to the city square. You find a bench. You watch a child run through a flock of pigeons. He sends them shooting into the air like the seeds of a dandelion after a big hard puff. You watch on the big screen the latest developments in the charade of politics. Snivelling goons on old wooden benches jeer and babble and flex. The right hand slaps the left, and the left hand slaps the right, and the right hand slaps the left, and on it goes. Your attention is taken by the young skinny couple who scream at each other in the middle of the square. She drops her blue plastic bag and throws her arms up. He puts his hands on his hips and stares at the ground. She walks away. He picks up the bag and he follows. Her head turns and she continues to scream as she walks. "I can't do this anymore." He catches up and they stop. He gives her the bag. She drops it again, and the whole thing is acted out another 3 or 4 times. You take a deep breath. The city can keep you no longer. So, out to Scarborough. On the beach at night, you move along the sand that glows with neon flashes from the penny arcades across the street. The waves crush ahead somewhere in the darkness. The gulls cry in the shadows. I am there, too, dancing like a fool in my new coat and old shoes. I see you with your comfy jeans on and your hair all fluffy and fresh from a wash. You are happy to be in the wind that throws salt against your smiling face. From down the beach I call you. You are a strong and steady magic, I say, not to be fucked with. In the mess of it all, you are the glory.